Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's 8:38. It is 35 degrees outside. I did not want to get out of bed, but today is $75 day at the pull-apart. What does that mean? That means anything you can carry, and I think you have to carry for 40 feet, is $75. Or if you have a partner, and my apologies, I've been sick lately, so my voice is really cracking up. If you have a partner, it's $150, and that's when you see people carrying engines and transmissions and stuff. It's really cool, and it's a great time to really stock up on some things for very little money. You know, you can get 5, 6, 7 things. You're only in for $10 to $12 a piece. Things like a steering wheel that's usually $15. If I get it for $10, it's a few dollar savings. But tail lights, which they want $30 for, if I get it for $10, that's a solid deal. So today I want to rack up on a lot of stuff. I've got a list. I've already organized said list in Google Keeps Notes, whatever, and we'll utilize that. There's something not on the list, and that is the Land Cruiser. That Land Cruiser is still there. It was a week ago, and I really hope I can get that trailer hitch with the receiver. We'll see. Yeah, roads may be icy, drive with care. Thank you. Also, just so we talk about the elephant in the room, more like the box fan in the car. Yes, there's a box fan in my car. I play hockey. I had a very late game last night, which also contributes to my tiredness and my not wanting to get out of bed. And I put a box fan in the car so that it will dry my gear as I drive home, because hockey gear is so stinky. It's just soaked in sweat. Anyway, 8:40, let's go get breakfast. Hardee's is calling my name. Let's fuel up, and then let's go picking. All right, so we're here. Got our breakfast. I say our, it's just me, but got breakfast, and now we're here at the yard. And again, there's about 20 cars that I logged on my app to check out. The first one we're going to go to is a Volkswagen Touareg, and I'm hoping, it just got here like 2 days ago, and I'm really hoping that the brakes are still on it. I've got some friends who are big into the Volkswagen thing, Volkswagen and Audis, and apparently these brakes are the same brakes they put on some of the Porsche, I think Boxers maybe, but they're big monoblocks, and so we'll check that out. Yeah, I'm gonna try to rack up on some airbags today. We'll see, but yeah, we'll see. But here we are. We're back. Winston-Salem. $75. Let's see what we can figure out. Hopefully make it worth our money today. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Alright, so the road number I had for the Touareg seemed kind of odd. It said 83, I think. And I thought, well, maybe I just haven't been down far enough. I don't know. So I ended up calling because I couldn't find road 83. And they're like, we don't show a Volkswagen Touareg here. So I hopped on the website, and sure enough, it was at a different yard. Now here's the thing, you can say, Garrett, you screwed up. My buddy Nick, wonderful, wonderful Nick, he also saw it this week on their website, like 2 days ago, I guess. I think it was just a mistake on the website, no big deal. But we're back at the Suzuki, and I did bring a can of brakes parts cleaner. I had a viewer that suggested carrying a can of brake parts cleaner, and that would help eliminate any flying insects. And we're going to try it today. We're going to try to utilize it on that today. So here we go. All right, so we're at the Sidekick. I think it's Sidekick. The little Suzuki. The last time I was here, I took those two bottom screws off the other one rather. Tried my new little stubby ratchet, and it worked all right. Going the wrong way, sorry. So today, I want to get as much as I can off of this that I think might be valuable. The grill, of course.
We were close last time until the bugs came around. But I'd like to get these tail lights. I'm not sure. Oh, that one's cracked. I'll mess with the other one. Maybe I'll just kind of pop off. Well, this one's already cracked. So what I like to do then is use this as a test. It's already broke. I hate breaking things in the junkyard. I think it's a waste. You know, this is for people to get their cars back going one way or the other. And I hate breaking things. But in this case, it's got a huge crack here. And a piece there. I'm curious. Yeah, it just pops out. I don't know if you can see right here. It's got just a massive crack. That's a shame. Hang on that little trim piece, and then I'll go to the other side and see if that one's there. So anyway, that's taking that off pretty easy. Let's pick some more stuff. All right, I have been fighting this grill, and I'm close. In fact, I think there's only 2 bolts left. One there and one down there. I can't get to them. My hands won't physically fit in there, and it's really frustrating. Excuse me, sorry, my voice keeps cracking. It's very frustrating because it's like I get this far and I simply can't get to that, and I don't want to have to now take the bumper off and do this and do that. So I'll grab some little pieces here and there. When I got here today, there were some interior bits in the back, or a interior bit in the back, and that is the little center console thing. It's already off. I'll grab it. Maybe some of that. So I don't think I want to mess with the gauge cluster, honestly. They're kind of a pain in the butt to work with, but we shall see. But yeah, and then we're gonna move on and get some good stuff, hopefully. Well, I guess I'm a liar. I thought I'd take a few minutes and see if I could get this cluster out. There's the bezel surrounding it. It had 4 Phillips heads, 2 up top and then 2 down below. Phillips heads, and now it looks like this has Phillips head here, there, and 2 on the bottom. So I'm going to take a few minutes and see, can I get this out? Because I'm here, and yeah, we'll see, man. I'd like to tell you that I successfully removed that gauge cluster. I'd like to tell you that, but it's still there. It was only 4 screws. I have a hard time getting my hand up and over to disconnect the wiring harness. I cut 2 of them. There's a third that I just simply can't get to, that's back over here on this side, and I cannot access it. Also, I'm not sure that this steering column is, if it moves, like I don't think I can adjust it up and down. So, I think that's kind of it. Bummer. I got a little security system thing though, which was kind of cool. It was, the switch was right here and it was wired up, and I can show you that in a bit. But all right, for real this time, we're moving the heck on from the Suzuki. So long, pal. I hope I never see you again, unless you make me money, and then maybe I'll come back. No, this is it. This is it. I'm walking by and there's this roof rack. They're using some U-bolts, some wood. They're making it work. Well, they made it work until, you know, the accident. But I gotta tell you, it's creative, and I guess it worked at least for a while. I dig it. I don't want to try it, but I dig it. All right, in the last video, this was the Toyota Matrix that I was going to look at. I got to it, it was, the steering wheel was trashed, and I moved on, and people said, hey, I was waiting for the Matrix. Yeah, as you see here, maybe you can't tell, but it's like brown. It looks god awful. But you know what? I'm gonna take that airbag today while we're here. And I'm also gonna take that penny. Hell, free money. All right, you see me do this before, but I did want to make sure that I showed the Matrix. And there's another Matrix I'll check out here shortly. It's nearby. I'll go to it next. I'm also kind of scouring around for a wheelbarrow because I'm getting more stuff and it's getting harder to carry. So, busy day here. $75 day. Second Matrix as promised, because you guys really want to see the Matrix, not the movie. Anyway, I got the airbag and I'm just kind of peeking around in here in the back. I'm curious what that is. I really want to get it's so heavy. I really want to get a few more airbags today. So there's a couple of Celicas I'm going to check out next. Actually, there's a Celica, so let's just hit it right quick and see. And then I need both hands for this because that's really heavy. So hopefully I'll get a third airbag over there. Yeah, so we're in so there's that blue Matrix. We're in this black Celica. I can't get that door open. I was pulling on it and there's nothing over there. Just let me explain. All I have is this, and I was pulling and just nothing's happening. I even tried this little one here, and I think this is for the lock mechanism. Anyway, so we are back on this passenger side. It opened up. Airbag's there. I'm gonna get the airbag. A minute ago I mentioned free money, and look at all of that. Yeah, it's free. It is not worth it. That is disgusting. That is so gross. But anyway, let's get that airbag. All right, y'all, guess what? Another Matrix and another airbag I'm about to pop off. So last time I promised a Matrix and I did not show, and now you got 3. And this is the last one, by the way. I only had 3. The steering wheel in this one is a bit beat up. That's just too bad. But that's too bad to resell. This is a leather wheel, which is nice, like good option, but that's not gonna work. So pop this off. I'll be at 4 airbags for this trip. But still a few more cars to go, and my load is getting heavier and heavier, which I really wish there was a wheelbarrow not being used around here. All right, let's get this thing off. As I go to the next thing, I got a little bit today so far, and while it was extremely cold this morning, the sun's coming out, and it is it's feeling good, and I can moan on. I can moan about, you know, I really want and need a wheelbarrow, but right now I'm making it. You know, it could be a lot worse. I'm out getting some steps in, hanging out at the junkyard. I really do enjoy this. I enjoy looking at some of these cars and seeing. Yeah, all right. I enjoy seeing the cars and like what happened. You know, like what happened right before they crashed, I guess, as far as like how's this person living. It's just interesting to me, and I enjoy it. And there's a little Subaru that I didn't know about. Let's look and see if it was the Momo wheel, and it is not. I'm gonna pass, I think. Maybe I'll come back, but yeah, you know, a good day in the junkyard. Here's one of the cars I'm looking for. The other is a Celica. I think I'm gonna drop my stuff off right here and walk down, check out the Celica. But guys, enjoy your time, you know, enjoy these things that we get to do and making money from it, which is awesome. So yeah, here's my little positivity for this one. Let's see if we can find the Celica. There she is. Dude, what is up with Celicas and the door handles today? Good gosh. There we go. All right, rubber wheel. I don't want the wheel. Airbag. Oh hell, I got 4. Why not 5? Let's get it. All right, I paid $75. It's a flat cost. You know, the guy right in front of me had a car hood packed full of stuff on top of it, and He had like a seat belt strapped around and like all kinds of crazy stuff. And I love seeing that kind of ingenuity. I didn't have anything that spectacular. I don't know why I'm doing that. So yeah, so I'm about to go around and actually pick my stuff up. So after you walk through, you just put your stuff on a pallet and they'll move the pallet for you. They'll bring it out to a little loading area we're gonna go to and load up, and that's that. What did I get? I got 6 airbags. I got those interior bits from the Suzuki. I got the headlight surround and a grill part. Not the grill, because we saw we had issues with that, but the little inset, I got that. I got some of the Mitsubishi Eclipse vents that the Miata guys get. That might be it. Oh, the two, I ended up getting both taillights off that Suzuki. One has the crack, but I'll just price them so low that hopefully somebody buys it for that low cost. But if we take the 75 and focus purely on the airbags, that's only what's that, like $12 a piece? You know, then we start adding in these little other things, and you know, we're in the single digits per item. So anyway, I'm gonna pick my stuff up. I'm gonna go home. I'm tired, y'all. Late night, playing hockey out here. No telling how many steps I got so far. I'm beat. Let's go pick the stuff up. Let's go home. Let's shower. Let's take a nap. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.